exciting stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Green Bay Packers.
He said he don't got his game right now.
It's through the end zone for a touchback. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball.
Oh, what a fucking play.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Wait till fucking I should have threw a lob.
Issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting out.
Saying not no match, man.
The ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen,
he's got a man complete. The 20, 10, touchdown. Packers. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown.
Come on,
the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
You gotta get in the air. You gotta get in the air, Pat.
Quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, this league,
air, my boy.
So much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections, and stuff. They have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, Next Gen stats shows that he was traveling just over 20.
Damn, Pat got to get in the air on that.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Even though they might not find the #1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Washington.
Fake. They'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield.
Oh, that's why I was there. Oh, I had to get it off.
The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
What up?
A throw over the middle, taken in. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made
Wait,
that
what
step,
happened?
isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field
this
position are
nigga get off at it.
any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties. And they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
And his kick is good. And it's 3-0 Washington. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Taking it about the 1.
Oh.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 19-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A handoff as they run the counter play.
Let's go, Marzel. Pick it up, baby.
Reach the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes this Washington 17. Packers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, yeah, it's for sure a different game.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
1st and 10.
It's for
At
sure.
their own 21-yard line.
You ain't turning on that much. It's for sure a different game.
Next drive underway. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play.
No, come on, Rook.
Play drive where you throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Come on, Rook.
Action. I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Hey, this. Yeah, come on. Get out of that. Yeah. Good shit, Pyramid. Good shit, Pyramid. Good shit. Let's go, baby. That motherfucker came out of nowhere, baby. Way to hawk him down, fellas.
To finish now on 1st and goal. They'll go with the keeper.
Oh, what you? God, ain't let him get that. Oh, that my nigga working ribs.
Second down. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them.
That's a great play.
Take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Packers are back within a score. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
I don't know where that nigga Bunchy came from. That nigga came out of nowhere.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
That nigga came out of nowhere. I was like, oh shit.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
Fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. This one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st down, Washington.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
17. Packers 14.
Looking right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2nd and 2. Got his man complete over the middle.
You gotta get that there faster, though, my boy.
First down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
They're faster.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll set up a throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes, all 3 passes.
What are we doing right now, bro?
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting.
And it broke his ribs like the playoffs ain't coming, bro. What the fuck?
They'll try to run for it on first and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get
it was not finna hit my nigga coming full speed.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll look to throw on third and goal. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
So they hit pay dirt.
No!
There's laundry on the field. Flag is about. So reverse the celebration.
God.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well.
About damn time.
They need him late in the game.
Garbage ass niggas.
Sky high.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
He a little dot paper.
6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Yeah, Paul Pierce was ready to go, man.
Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Let's go, McGraw.
Snags it for the pin. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know what they've always said? I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got.
It's holy God.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And get this up over the 25 to the 26. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to throw.
Oh.
No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just
Oh,
missing
man, they
a
let that
second
nigga.
there.
They let that nigga get through it. And then he paused like, oh, shit, I'm through.
Already has thrown one interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
That's off. Boy.
He's got a man. It's
Oh, what a move.
and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So after 2 first downs,
Yeah.
first and 10 at the 40.
I didn't.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark.
Yeah,
in this
man.
First half of action.
Build them a little offensive line so they can get a little time.
And to give this time to the tailback. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Ingram. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Bro, oh my God, Mullins, bro, that was the worst route you could have ran in your life, bro. God. You ran that shit so bad.
Right after he threw that pass, what did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
What?
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So the incomplete pass on the last play.
No, I think Sweet T ate the last one.
And he finds Cook. And he is going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. They give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. Gun. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
That's going to be knocked away.
Not on Bunchy.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
10 yards to go.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Incomplete. Results
on now is the Packers punt.
Come on, let's go, Bunchy.
For the first time
let's do it.
He was only asked to punt once.
Here we go. Give me a block, give me a block.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 42. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Nah, he ain't got nothing.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
And he a star.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
What?
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you
That's
argue your case
crazy.
with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off right around the 43. And the possession is there. 43-yard line. Good starting
Them
field
niggas
position
catch,
for them here as they
them
come
niggas
up
catch that
first
bitch
and 10.
like it's thrown to him.
And he'll give it here to his running
Too
back.
much.
Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff here.
Hey, come on, you gotta
A
go.
few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Okay, oh man, just at there on that one, baby. Come on.
For the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27.
You said, hey, you got thrown, nigga, like he didn't.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he's going to be
They can do that.
the 3rd time. Picked off at the
Nigga
18.
was able to turn around and fall to the ground and get that. No, none of my linemen get that. I ain't never had a lineman get that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the
I ain't never had a lineman get that call, get that play, boy. Sheesh.
playing the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And he gets it
I
here
wish
right
my
around
lineman could
24
get that type
before
of
he's out of
pick.
bounds.
Shit.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And again this time to the tailback. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard
That's
line.
crazy. Yeah, that.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Why is he not on him, bro?
Inside the 30. Touchdown.
I'm trying to figure out why he not on him, bro. I got it to play by overall.
Touchdown number 8 on the year.
No, I was just doing what you call it? I was running. No, I was doing the contain. But I'm trying to figure out why Perryman won't already own him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
You
He will be
are
brought down at
fucking
about the
starved.
43 that time.
Ah, man, and you are
2
getting
yards
tossed
on
the
the carry
fuck
there. It'll be
around.
second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive
He
front,
came back.
they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Eluding, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Mullins. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
He don't do too many of them.
The ball game here on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback.
Oh, what the fuck are y'all doing, bro? Like, why are we not blocking?
Defense against the run, by the way. They're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10.
They get hit by the hardest hitters. Man, they know how to hold on.
Sets him up 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw.
But, boy.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
2 feet. What, 2 feet?
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And Washington has retaken the lead. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
I should have threw it over the top.
That's going to wind end up incomplete.
Damn, I should have threw it over the
I
top.
can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells
Throw
us.
it over the top.
Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time,
Bro, what the fuck you got going on? Why are you not
just
kicking the
wonder
ball?
Maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Gotta come over top. Gotta come over. You gotta get high.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 10 yards. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. Back now at Lambeau. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll set up to throw.
Get it
And look
again.
at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
I know. I just want this.
24. A critical error
I did the same shit, too.
Game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking
He did
care of the
the exact
football,
same shit that I said
especially
I
with
should.
a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner.
Oh, Pat! Come on, Pat!
No,
Come
this is where you need a
on,
quarterback
Pat!
who can keep his cool back there.
Oh,
But
come
to keep the
on.
rest of the team relaxed, too.
Come on,
Second
Pat.
down, still 10 yards to go.
Oh, I needed that.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Yes, sir, baby.
They'll be marked
Good shit,
inches
JJ.
short. No gain on the play.
Good shit,
And that's
JJ.
going to lead him to 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. It's a quarterback sneak. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And
Let's go, baby. What a hit.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the...
Now the Packers...
What happened over there? I got 2 blockers over here, and either one of y'all grabbed.
They've hit it 50%.
Yeah, I was just about to pass it,
This
and
is 3rd and 16. Flush to his right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed?
What are we doing
what he expected for the second week in a row? He's
secondary.
in wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure whatever the reason is.
Hey, what the fuck we not doing?
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Packers have retaken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
That jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now a penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Now left side on the swing pass. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the crossing route, complete. It's Mullins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a tight 1-point game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. A throw over the middle, taken in. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Room here to run. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. He takes it across for the touchdown.
I was hoping the Eagles go. I was hoping somebody was gonna go do it again.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish.
I was hoping somebody was gonna cut down and do it again.
But not, you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane.
Oh, and block.
You mess up, you come back at your
Bro, come on.
There, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. How does the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He's back to throw. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
First down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. So it's Washington getting the victory here, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headline.